Hello, welcome back to Resident Evil 4 Remake. We are now in Chapter 9 still, about to do the Ashley segment, which can be kind of difficult if we're being honest. So this whole lantern thing and all this stuff, this used to never be a part of her section. What she would actually do is take lanterns and throw them at enemies that were chasing her, and that was it. And her section was kind of tough in Resident Evil 4 as well, especially when you're trying to learn where to go and all that stuff. And when she gets grabbed, that's it. She's done. But they changed this up completely.
Don't scare me like that.
And then there's our missing rat. That's why I said don't stress out about it.
Is that a clock?
The resting forebears answers to the chosen time. If it is the Lord's blessing you seek, have courage and fear no darkness. Okay? So pretty much the clock is going to have two different times when you play on the different modes. So standard and assisted will have the same time, and hardcore and professional will also have the same time. Now, you can completely bypass a bunch of this stuff if you just know the time and you just put it in and then you continue forward. But that's obviously not the point of it, right? Because if you're new to it, you ain't going to know how to do this right now. So I'll pop through the door. And there are a lot of little treasures around here for Ashley, and you need to grab them. So Ashley's segment will never come back after we are done, and there's a large portion of it will be unexplorable. And it's because of the fact that Ashley's going to get an item that's only specific to her spot. Leon won't get that item when we get him back. So you'll be able to come back in here because you have to, but you won't be able to gather the lost items that you missed because you won't have that unique item that you need for the keys and all that. Hello?
Hi, is this Anthony?
Yes, it is.
Hi, this is Danielle Charger. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, I'm sure you kind of can tell, but due to the weather, we will not be having a truck tomorrow, so we will not need you to come in. So we will be cutting your shift tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. You enjoy your day off.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, anyway, work call. My bad. I didn't even have that mic'd out. So yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Woohoo! More Resident Evil 4, right? Alright, let's go ahead and do this fucking section, because this was my least favorite stuff when I was doing the speedrun stuff or whatever. It's not a bad section. I do enjoy it. I just think that it's a little too long for what it is. And Ashley gets this shit end of the stick because she has no real way to defend herself at all. So you want to familiarize yourself with this pattern and like the way that this is. You want to know the places that you can duck in and out because this can get really chaotic real fast. So you're like, what in the hell, right? And like I said, you want to remember these too, because these are specific only to Ashley's area. You don't pick these up, it's over and done with. You're not getting them back.
A hidden staircase? It must lead to a secret room or something.
Her section's not that hard to figure out either. It's just like, it's a panic attack type of thing. This is a really, really, really fucking important one to get, so don't miss that, please. You can see there's vases and all that, so obviously Leon's gonna be here. Now we get a bunch of keys.
Keys.
4 keys hung around metal rings. So we got different symbols on them. You got an owl, some fish, whatever that thing is, and I can't really tell what that last one is. Armor Creeks. That sounds great. So, yeah. Now, for the armor, you have to shine your light at them, and it'll, like, freeze them for just a little bit. But we want to make sure that we use these. So you have to select the right key. I don't really know how to explain this. You see how that goes? So you're just like, oh my god, fumbling around with the keys. And then they eventually work. Elegant perfume bottle. We already got one of those. And you want to remember like what key you just used, because when you try to get to the elevator, you have to like put the other key in like pretty fast. And it's going to matter as to the fact of like what key, because the enemies are going to be moving in real time while you're fumbling around with the keys, and you need to be quick about it. So we just used the second key, so that's a process of elimination there. You're going to have to use 1, 3, or 4 basically to unlock the door. So just a little bit quicker of a way to kind of guess your keys, I guess.
It stopped? Which one is it?
Ashley.
What now?
So yeah, just imagine being in her situation, right? You're just like, oh my god, what do I do?
Leon?
Ashley, are you okay?
Hang on. I'll figure something out. Gotta get this open somehow.
Librarian's note. The insignia. The key to getting out of this confounded place is the Salazar family insignia. To find it, I must venture to where that cursed armor awaits the underground mausoleum. O merciful Lord, enact your righteous justice upon the wicked usurper, the maniacal monster Ramon Salazar, and forever. And may your blessed blue light protect your forever faithful servant. I don't know why I read so far down. Okay, so we need to get this item to open the door. We have another thingy right here. Come around to the side. 11:04. 11:04 clock. So that is your time. If you knew what the time was, you could have put it in the clock immediately. And that was it. So we already used 2 and 3, so now we are only down to 1 and 4. So we'll give it a go. So then that leaves just 4 the option, with only 1 key remaining. But make sure you grab this treasure because you won't be able to later on. Okay, now we need to set this to 11:04 and move on from there. Yeah, at the beginning.
It's all good. Get lost! Don't look back! Don't look back!
Some frightening, terrifying shit for her, isn't it? Oh, but wait, there's more.
Come on! Come on! Thank God. I am done with armor. Didn't I just say I was done?
Ashley. Okay, so it should be pretty evident here what we're gonna have to do once I show it. We need to hear the deer, the fish, the eagle, and the snake. Then when we look up, we have all of the things we need. Now, I used to remember the pattern very well. Now, I just fucking can't, so we're going to struggle here for a little bit, but I will do my best to kind of identify it now. So we have the fish, the eagle. They're all in here anyway. There's no wrong one. You just have to figure out how to get through the nights. That's the biggest problem here. The snake, and then you have the deer over this way. So then it's a series of, you have to dodge the knights once you ring the first gong, they're gonna destroy these little things right here for us, so it'll be a little bit easier of a run. But pretty much you want to like just freeze them and then do your do the bell ringing and all that before they grab you.
This sucks!
I think I almost just got fucking got. That's crazy. Like, look at that. That is fucking so good and so cool, right? Props to whoever made this enemy design. I will forever love it. It was so good in the original, and it's like even 10 times better in the remake. So the Knights will always have a special place. Especially if you know on this channel, we play a lot of Dark Souls and a lot of Souls games, so I am really into medieval shit. So yeah, that's all the keys were used in that round, so that means that we got all the treasures. So you should walk away with the Emerald, the Sapphire, and the Elegant Perfume, and you will have all treasures collected as Ashley. And then the other key was used to open up a door. And then this sucker you can see has a red eyeball. So he's kind of special.
The heck?
Oh yeah, this part. This is so good. So we look at our lantern, if you could see it while we were running. It has like a little moon shape on it. Essentially what you need to do is you need to put the things here in the right order. Oh, that's a full moon. And then this part, this is actually a pretty tough one I'm about to do because she can get really, like, jacked up here in a minute. And Salazar family insignia. Small shield decorated with Salazar family insignia in front of it.
No, no, don't go out! Again! I've had enough of this! Okay. Good nights, and stay still.
Like, she's holding her breath in fear. That is so nuts. This is a hard dodge right here. So, there you go. If that doesn't connect right, it's over for her.
Almost there.
Ashley, are you alright?
Yeah. Give me a sec, I'll get you out. Hey! Try this!
Can you make it down? I can catch you.
Yeah, I think so.
Ashley! Shit!
Okay. So we are done with that. A fairly okay chapter in this game. So the hedge maze was pretty much the biggest thing, along with how they kind of changed up how we gather the pieces to the Chimera puzzle. Now, the Chimera puzzle used to be just like imprinted on like just a wall or whatever, and you would just go around the castle trying to figure out how to get each thing. So they cut a couple of different shit out though. Like there was this moment where you're like in a giant like fire area, and the dudes they just kind of like drop down, and you have to shoot the chains off to drop them in the lava and all this kind of crap. There's like this little spinning UFC cage that you're in, and they kind of jump in there with you, and you have to like, fight them off or whatever, grab the piece and run out. And then there's like other sections like where we were just in the gallery hall, and there's a guy with like a minigun that's shooting the hell out of you, and you have to like run around and chase the zealot that has the key. And then there's like a bunch of rocket launchers and all sorts of shit in one room. So they kind of just standardized it, made it make more sense in a way. The night arena was always a thing, so that did not change at all, except for the way that it was done. What else can I say about this? The maze was a little different as well. The dogs still remained the same, the cages and all that stuff, but there wasn't like this Ashley getting captured stuff and then you having to like remember the maze. Otherwise, you'd be all screwed up. So that could be a very easily game over for most, because you just don't expect it to happen. Guys, please. Mhm. So, yeah, there's a lot of differences in this chapter. I think more specifically, there was like this one moment where Ashley and Leon were like in the middle of like a bulldozer with some like chain or some spikes attached to it or whatever. And you had to like shoot the guy operating it in the head with a sniper or whatever gun you had. And then like the door would open and then Ashley would escape. And then there was like another like a floor puzzle room where you had to push some things out of the way and put them on like top of little pedestals or whatever so that it would be a pressure switch. But yeah, I mean there was a lot of things going on, and they did capture the essence of like you're gonna do different puzzles. The dining table thing was kind of stupid because what that reference was basically there was like a dining table area that you had to like look at it and then you had to figure out how to like open the door or whatever, and all you had to do was just shoot like this wine painting that was like on the other end of the hall. So that was kind of ridiculous. That was a really weird one right there. And then the whole like you get the last like little item that you need for the Chimera piece, and then the cage drops over you and you have to fight one of those claw dudes inside of a small ass cage, and they got rid of that. They turned it into a whole cutscene and everything, so no fights in the cage. And then the Ashley section was completely different from what it was in the original game. But overall, a good Ashley section. Usually, that they can pop a few deaths in there if you're not careful.
So, what's become of the Amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Ada?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Hey, Ada! Ada! Perfect.
Chapter 10. We made it. Double digits, boys and girls. Alright. Oh, what we gotta do, what we gotta do. And what we gotta do is come down here. And grab.
Some new goods that might interest. Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate.
Of course, we'll grab the gunpowder.
Interesting choice. I mean it in a good way, of course.
We get the Striker. The Striker was not available. Wait, no, actually, no, take that back. The Striker was available, I believe, in the castle. So this gun is pretty good. I used, like, in old Resident Evil 4, the Striker is one of the best shotguns, but in this game, unfortunately, it's not that great. So semi-automatic shotgun that make with a widespread, making it effective at close range. So its spread is great, but if you're trying to single down one target, it pales in comparison to the other two shotguns that we have currently right now. Now we get resources small if you need to buy those. He's got his max 3 of larges out there, so if you need to buy those now and turn them into whatever ammo you need. The big one here is the special offer for the body armor. So we went I think the 2 chapters that it was available at and did not have it, so now we can.
Like, stranger? But don't worry, I offer repair services as well.
So the body armor has its own little
You have
repair
a ticket, do ya?
money as well.
Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it see. Got a selection of good things, so don't get yourself killed now.
And then we see that Leon is now wearing the body armor. So, yes. This was a part of the original game as well, so this is not something that's new to it. If you look down at the bottom right, you'll see the body armor. The body armor will not prevent damage, but it will like reduce the damage we take. And over time, it'll like start kind of depleting, so the gray will start turning a little like less gray, and then you'll have to come back and repair it over time. So that was a good time to buy that because we are going to be good. Now we're going to have to pull out the broken butterfly. Because there's a bit of a encounter we're about to experience here. Okay, come on. And of course, what we want to do here is, oh, you know what? We're gonna have to put stuff away. Never mind. Watch what's about to happen. So we'll just do like a little bit of a mini run back. So yeah, make sure this will be in front of us anyway, but the stuff that Ashley gathered will be right here, so that it counts towards your treasure progression. I seek a brave soul willing to dispose of that monstrosity of a knight. But be warned, it is much stronger than the others. He cut down our best with a single strike. Defeat the strong threat. Strong threat located down here. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get that going. So now we're freely able to traverse this area as Leon.
Yes.
Yep, the Wandering Knights are going to be in here still. This section specifically, I would not waste any more flashbangs because we can just take these dudes out pretty naturally, by the way.
Out of the way.
So we could see that power kicking in right there for the upgrade that we did on the shotgun. Alright, this is super missable, so I don't miss it. Yeah, so what you gotta do is put some stuff away, and this sucks, because we have to go and do all that. Let's see, how big is it? You know what, hold on. We might be able to save this. Yeah, it might be a long shot, shit. Damn it. How much space do we need? Like 2 squares worth? Ugh. There we go. Just let the game do it for me. Holy shit. Okay. So, we got a new weapon, brand new to Resident Evil 4, the CQBR assault rifle, so your standard M4A1 rifle. A fully automatic rifle, its optimal barrel length balances power and weight to allow for accuracy in shooting. Okay. The only caveat to this weapon is that it uses rifle rounds. Like, if it used anything else other than rifle rounds, I would have loved this. But, and I'm not talking about the submachine gun rounds, it uses actual, like, rifle ammo. And it doesn't really double down well as a, like a sniper rifle or nothing like that. It is a really cool weapon, like, in design. I mean, I really like it, but it's more like a gun that you want to use for your New Game Plus runs and stuff like that. Not really something that's suited for here, because the old tried and true, what do you call it? Stingray is just enough. But it does look super fucking cool on his back like that.
Took care of her request, did ya? Okay. Good stuff, stranger. Ooh, what you buying? You have a ticket, do ya?
It has its uses. It's
Anytime.
as practical as you can make it. So, but unfortunately, I like the guns that I always use. What do we have here? Nothing. All right. Okay, everything looking pretty good so far. Make that save. Then we are running the broken butterfly so that we can deal with this threat that's down here. Because like I said, if you bought it earlier, it's just going to benefit you more because you had a chance at random magnum ammo kind of dropping, and we actually did that. We got like a whole full reload, you know, for the gun itself, which is really nice to have. Then we just need to come back, take care of some treasures. Ping that one. Another one of the cubic thingies. Now the cat one that's a good one right there. The golden links for 15,000. Like if you put a red barrel and then 2 rubies in there, that thing will give you so much money. And we have all that. You want to keep at least 1 red barrel though, because we do get 1 more crown just for like heaven's sake at this point. I probably should have mentioned that when we first got a crown, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, this right here is just another little runaround section. So now you get a ladder if you need to go back down there and talk to the merchant or whatever the case might be. Kind of a useless shortcut, to be honest, because you're not going to do anything with this place. Yeah. What's down here? Shotgun shells. Man, we got to make a run back to the gallery for those, that's for sure. Don't want to be leaving free ammo behind. Okay, give it one more good save. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to fight the horrible monster, and then we're going to cut it and start a new episode for the next part, because it's going to get a little wonky with what's about to come down on us. Again, enemies like this, just like the dog, are just bullet sponges. So we want to do it as effectively as possible. Your knife is going to be very important for this fight, because this thing is just an upgraded version of the regular knights. And we kind of want to boomsicle them all.
Alright. Time to get medieval on your ass.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, he's tough. I didn't think we were going to get it anyway. I don't even know why I ran for him.
Present for you.
Okay. So yeah, just a beefier and faster version of the regular knights there. Nothing overly difficult about it. It's making him swing. You got to make him swing and then get to his back a little bit, and that's like the gimmick of the fight. But then pretty much, I think once you pop his plaga, you can pop him for the flashbang, and it's an easy kill after that. But as you saw, the two knights that kind of help him out are going to die a lot quicker than he will. So you kind of have to make that decision. Like if I can get those two out of the way real quick, then it's a one-on-one. Then it makes that encounter just a little bit more easier to do. Where am I going? That's not the route. This is the route. We gotta leave. Okay. And if you miss the rifle because you didn't want to come back and do that, then it will be available in the next chapter for purchase. But pick it up while it's free, because then you can get a little M4 with you. Okay, I am not disappointed at all with that. That's really how that fight goes. I mean, I definitely could have blocked it, but I just decided not to pull out my knife for some stupid reason.
Good stuff, mate. Nice work. What can I interest you in?
And then here you can actually trade for an exclusive upgrade ticket, which means
Don't welcome.
if we go to our tune-up. So what needs to happen first is that you have to
You have a
put a
ticket,
weapon
yeah?
all the way to its highest
That's good work, if I
output.
do say so myself.
And then you have to spend a lot of money in order to get the exclusive upgrade. So I think by default already it's showing that it's going to use the golden ones, which are the ones that you can buy from like the actual store, like on PS Store. So that's kind of odd. I wonder if I was to buy the silver one, if it would change to silver. But pretty much essentially that's what it does. And it'll just give you the exclusive right out the gate rather than having to fill up every single one of these bars, because that takes a lot of money to do. And then you end up with the exclusive upgrade. So the exclusive on this gun will increase the firepower by 1.5. For this one, it's definitely worth it because, I mean, 1.5 is nothing to scoff at when it comes to a shotgun. 1.5, 1.5. The knife is like attack speed, 1.5. So you can use that any which way you want.
Welcome.
But honestly, the exclusive upgrade tickets, I did one on my very first run because I was like, damn, I saved all these phenols. Why not? Let me get one. Honestly, you're better off just getting like the scope or, something like that. Something a little bit more higher end for yourself than dealing with that shit.
A deal well struck.
Yep.
Will that be all? Pleasant travel.
Then don't worry about our HP just yet. And then we are going to want that Magnum for a later part. So we'll go ahead and store. We actually got some extra rounds too for one of the bases, which was really nice. Really like to see that. Just piling those bonuses on us. Okay. So really, the only backtracking that is left in the game is to go all the way back to the audience chamber and grab this locked drawer and the square lockbox. Now, if I missed the key somewhere, I missed the key because I don't remember where it's at. I'm hoping I didn't because I feel like I explored everything, but sometimes those keys can be easily missed if you just like don't look at a table or something like that. And yeah. Like I missed some in the village on my first run because I just did not know. Oh, we got some dudes in here. Man, I just wanted the ammo, dude.
Que los muertos se consagren al Señor. Oh, Señor, somos tu ganado. Oh, Señor, somos que los vivos reciban tu juicio. Que los muertos se consagren al Señor.
So where's this mystery ammo at?
Que los muertos se
Oh, I guess
consagren
it is. Now, that base was definitely worth coming back for, because 5 gunpowder is nothing to go scoffing around at. You know what? I think I do this every time I play this game. Yep. God damn it, man. Every time. I miss that one shotgun shell every time. I don't know why. I just don't check the ledge or something, or I don't check my map before I leave it. And I'm like more focused on the 3 dudes that pop up behind you when you're getting the Chimera statue. Tell you what. Okay, so what else do we got going on? I'll go ahead and open the door. Oh, yes. Here we go. So, the astute of us would actually kind of notice that that don't look right, correct? So if you're paying attention, you can identify these fuckers right before they jump your ass. And in the next part, we have trouble on the roof. So we'll just go ahead and pop them real quick.
Fucking monsters.
That's right. Fucking monster. So yeah, we have a new threat now to encounter, and I am so glad that they changed the AI on these enemies, because they used to be fucking terrible in the original game. They were probably one of the worst things. Like every time I replay RE4 original, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with them. I don't like them. I think they call them the Navistadors. So yeah. Anyway, fucking monsters is what they're called. Till next time.